Or no?
I know that same subject, we have to
You have
put
to?
the verb with ing.
An ing, amazing. Today we have a different lesson. Okay, can you see my screen? Sure? Yes. Today we're gonna talk about the subjunctive. The subjunctive, subjuntivo. The subjunctive is used in formal English to emphasize requests, orders, and recommendations. Okay, just to emphasize. We always use the subjunctive with ask, demand, insist, propose, recommend, suggest, and required. Okay, so you gotta learn them by heart. Did you understand? You gotta learn them by heart. You know, ask, demand, insist, required, suggest, recommend. You have to remember it. Yes? Now, you can use the form, affirmative or negative. Focus on this part. You say subject plus verb plus that plus the base form.
I remember that why I can listen to my voice when you are recording.
Oh, let me check that. Let me check that. 1 second.
The last time I couldn't hear anything.
Now, captura salida de audio. Now you can listen, I think. Can you speak? Can you say something?
Hi.
Yeah, I can see your voice here. Maybe there was a problem with the platform, but now I can see your voice. Yep.
Okay.
So let me share the screen. Okay, that's cool. Well, I was saying that you need to remember this structure: subject, verb, that, subject, base form. For example, we suggest that you wake earlier tomorrow. Nosotros sugerimos que te despiertes temprano mañana. ¿Cómo dirías lo siguiente? How would you say this sentence? Nosotros te pedimos que ella se despierte temprano mañana. In English, do you know?
We ask you
We ask you. No, we ask. We ask.
We ask her.
We ask that. We ask that.
Early.
She wake early tomorrow.
Te pedimos. No, we ask you.
Well, nosotros pedimos. Well, my mistake here. We ask you that she wake early tomorrow. Remember that you use the base form because you are using ask. But in this case, you have here another subject. Okay? In this case, you have to use the S because you are using she. Okay? But follow the structure, subject, verb, that. Here, you don't have another object. So you say, we ask that. Did you understand what I'm saying here? Or not? You just need to follow the structure. Maybe we can check here. Nosotros pedimos. Now it's okay.
Decimos que pedimos.
Now,
no hay, ¿no?
Yes, with the yes.
Pero cuando digo yo sugiero en general que ella se levante ya y
base form. Simple like that. Okay? Simple like. In English, we can say easy like that or simple like that. Okay? It is like in Spanish, in Peru, people say así de fácil. Is it like that? You know? Is it like that or simple like that? Okay? Now, negative. Focus on this part. You have negative verb that. Subject in the base. We didn't see that he see. We asked that he not. Focus on this part. You have this or you have this. We asked that he not. You never or didn't. For example, you can say here something like we didn't ask he smoke inside, right? Yes? Or we ask that he not. The first one would say we insisted that he not see a doctor. You got it?
Yes.
Simple like that. Any questions?
No.
No, right? Next part. Now, with adjective, now you're using with these words like ask, demand, insist, propose, recommend, suggest, and require. And you are a doctor, right? You are a dentist. So you, as a dentist, you can say, for example, it is believed that it is thought that. So you, as a group of people, like dentists, you can say, well, we suggest that you brush your teeth every day. Or imagine that you are talking to maybe to parents. Okay, so I suggest that she brush. Okay, I suggest that she brush her teeth every day. Did you understand?
Mm-hmm.
It is like should, but focus on this because this emphasize recommendation, requests, or
I,
orders.
I insist that she
That she
uh,
brushes. That she
use
brushes or she
dental
brush?
floss.
That she
Use dental floss.
use. Yes. Uses incorrect. Use. Okay. Or you can say I insist on brushing. You can use insist on. Next one. Of course, you can use adjectives such as recommended, necessary, essential, better, best, important. Okay? Uh, Carlos, can I use a different verb? Yes, you can, but you need to find an adjective that the meaning is pretty similar to these ones. Okay? For example, important could be paramount, and necessary could be vital. But if I were you, I would use just these one, two, three, four, five, six verbs. Okay, no more, six verbs. Because we always use the subjunctive with these adjective and with these verbs. Did you understand or not?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just with this adjective, okay? So now focus on this. It is, you don't say it is better. Oh, it is good. You say it is best. It is best that subjunctive or the subject here and the base word. It is best that children spend time outdoors. And now, of course, it is in necessary that. It is in essential that. It is in better that. It is in important that. It is in blah 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 blah. Or
No, it's better.
no, no, it's okay. Better. I mean, I'm talking about this example. It is best. I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying it is best. You can use better, of course. It is better that. But you don't say it is better for you, it is best for you. Of course, you can use it, but you are not emphasizing. Para dejarlo claro, puedes usarlo, sí. Pero si tú utilizas el for you, como que le quitas el énfasis. Más que todo, recuerda que esto es formal y enfatizas. ¿Ok? ¿Quién habla
Mm-hmm.
así? Los doctores. ¿Quién es más? Los CEOs, teachers, in class. Well, it is best that you remember the list of verbs. Es lo
Mm-hmm.
mejor o es mejor que. Okay? So you have here negative. It is necessary, it is recommended that you not. Focus on this. You can say it is important that you not. It is essential that you not.
I
Okay?
have a question.
What's your question?
Best, I think, well, I saw that the best, it was always with the best, with the article. It's not necessarily the article.
No, the best is when it is a superlative. For example, Juanito is the best student. Okay? In this situation, you don't use that because this is not a superlative. It is best that. This is a piece of advice. You are not comparing. Recuerda que the best es un superlativo y usamos superlativos cuando comparamos. No comparamos con
Mhm.
dos cosas, comparamos con un grupo. En este caso estoy diciendo eres best that es mejor que. Yo no digo es lo mejor. Digo es mejor que because I'm given a piece of advice, a bit of advice. Otra expresión natural en lugar de decir a piece, a bit of. Okay? You got
A bit
it?
of
A bit of
advice.
advice. Yeah,
Mhm.
a bit of advice. But the most in this case, the most difficult would be this one, I think. When you have to remember that it is recommended that you not, or it is recommended that you attend. It's the same. It's like the previous one, I think. Yep. So
Mhm.
we're gonna practice because I have here. Well, I'm sure the screen. Mm-mm-mm. Let's practice together. Complete the sentences with three of the words or phrases from the box. Let's do it. Can you see the screen, right? It says Unit 9. Okay, please read number 1 and complete.
Deadline representative recommended that he uh, check checks in
Okay, what's your
that
answer?
he
Checks in?
oh no checking
Check in? Okay, could be number 2.
um, organization's director proposed that cash donations um, um, not be
Not be accepted. And it is not essential that you
not essential that you uh, bring.
bring. Let's check the answers. Congratulations. Do you have any questions up to this point? Nope. Another one here. Okay, please. Order and form a sentence. Number 1.
Mm, we ask
We ask
that
that
you send copies of identity documents.
copies of your identity documents. Okay, send you. Yeah, we ask that you send. You never say we ask you. Focus on this. And maybe you know this, but just in case, we say we ask you to send. And then we ask that you send. This is the
Mhm.
subjunctive. And this is like a normal sentence. Okay?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the first one is more formal. No?
Is more formal, and apart from that, or in addition to that, comma, you emphasize what you are saying. For example, well, I ask you to brush her teeth, or you can say I ask that you brush her teeth. This one is more formal, okay, because you are more polite, and apart from that, you are emphasizing a little bit. Sure?
Mm,
But this
okay.
is okay. But this is better. Number 2. It's what? Hi, Jimmy, are you there? Good.
Yes, I'm here, I'm here.
Okay.
Um, okay.
What do you think, guys?
Uh,
Denise, Jimmy, what do you think?
mm, no, let's go here. Um, is recommend.
Is
that
recommended
you
that you,
that you that you are
okay, that you are,
and that you are it's recommended that you are here. Uh, you recommend
is recommended that,
that explore
that explore
explore that explore the island, no?
the island
The island, explore the island while
while
you are it's recommend
is
that you explore
recommended,
the island while
is
you are here,
recommend,
no?
yes, is recommended. Okay, Denise and Jimmy, do you remember a synonym for the word while in English?
Okay.
Tell me.
Okay.
As
As or
um meanwhile no.
Please.
since. Pretty good.
Since
Both of
yeah.
them means ya que, como, when you give reason. Great. And the last one, what you think, guys?
Mm,
Mm,
Sam
Sam
suggested
suggested
suggested that gets gets not bring a sleeping bag yesterday.
Yeah, Sam suggested that not bring a sleeping bag yesterday. Oh, what's going on here?
uh,
You want to change
Yesterday,
something? Tell me.
Sam suggested yesterday.
Yesterday, it's okay. You can say yesterday. Sam suggested that guests not bring sleeping bags. Remember that you can move this word yesterday here or here. It's at the beginning or at the end. No problem. No problem. That doesn't affect the message. Okay? This is because this
Okay.
is a program. Okay? This is a program. It's not like the real life. So now let's come back here. Any questions about the grammar? Denise or Jimmy? Any questions about the grammar?
no,
No?
no.
No.
Denise, have you had a sore throat?
What?
No, no.
Have
Again,
you
again. No,
had
I
sore
understood.
throat?
Wait a minute. I understood the question. I understood. Nice pronunciation, Jimmy.
Okay, Denise, have you had sore throat?
Sore throat?
Sore throat.
Sore throat.
Sore throat.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. I have the clue.
Again, is your no,
How many
third
times?
time.
I always sick with this. This kind
You
of.
are very caserita.
How do you? Oh, caserita in English.
How do you
Caserita.
say?
No, caserita. It is like. No,
Or
to be
repetitive
honest.
patient.
Repetitive. Frequent. A frequent patient would say frequent. It's not common
Frequent
to say
patient.
repetitive. Repetitive. No, frequent. Frequent. Yes, like a frequent
I
client.
think
Yeah. Well, doctors. I was watching about this. You are my frequent client. It could be. It could be.
it is because my child sneezed in my face.
Really?
why why he was sick.
Oh, that's a
Yes,
problem.
a lot of time.
Well, I suggest that he not sneeze again in front of your face
Yeah.
because it is necessary that you take care of yourself right now. So,
Mm,
I highly recommend you to use the subjunctive. Do you find it difficult or easy for you? We're gonna
it's okay.
practice. Okay, we're gonna practice here. I had some questions and some piece of reading. It's loved in. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, just play it. I think you can see my screen. Is it true?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's begin here. As a class, discuss which of the following statements express your attitude toward play. So now that you know how to use the grammar, you can You can discuss about this. So the first question is gonna be for Denise. Denise, you know that adults have lots of different forms of entertainment, but only children really play. What do you think about that?
Mm, yes.
Yeah, but what are your thoughts?
Because they don't have responsibilities at work, and just they spend all the time playing without uh, careless.
Okay,
careless.
good, good.
Uh, Sometimes I think it is necessary that adults uh, play or use different forms of entertainment
Yes.
uh, to reduce or lower the stress.
To reduce. Remember, yeah, that was great. A new word for you could be lesson. Lesson or dwindle. Have you heard the word dwindle?
Dwindle?
No,
No.
Yes. Go to Cambridge. Dwindle. Yeah, that's a good word.
Dwindle.
Well, let's say dwindle or dwindle. Three. Can you? Oh, well, let me share the screen again. The audio. Dwindle, dwindle. Become smaller in size or fewer in number. Listen.
Dwindle.
Dwindle. Or you can say dwindle, but I prefer to say well, dwindle, dwindle. It's okay. Dwindle. Then we have lesson, lesson. C1.
Uh,
Lesson,
lesson.
lesson. And then we have you say reduce, right?
yes, listen
Yeah,
and
but
reduce.
it's the same. But focus on this. You say reduce or reduce. Reduce.
Reduce.
You do it. Pronounce it.
Reduce.
Reduce. Reduce. Reduce.
Reduce.
Yeah, like
Not
redox, the
reduce.
chemical. Yeah, like redox, but this is reduce. Reduce.
Reduce. Pero ese es de uno nomás. Lesson. ¿No?
Yeah.
Lesson.
Yeah. We have reduce, lesson,
And
and
lower. And lower.
lower could be lower the stress. It could be, but this is B2.
B2. Just B2.
Now you are
Okay.
C1. You are C1. You are supposed to say lesson. Lesson.
Lesson. Like a lesson? Or
No,
the lesson?
lesson. Lesson. Lesson.
Listen.
The other is lesson.
Lesson. Lesson.
Lesson. Okay? And if you want to like show off your English, you can use
Listen.
dwindle. Dwindle.
It's similar to listen, no? Listen, listen.
Listen. Yeah,
Lesson.
of course. This is
Lesson.
wait a minute. This is
Lesson.
listen. Listen. Listen.
Listen.
Lesson. Lesson.
Lesson.
And that's all I
Lesson.
think. Okay. Listen, lesson, lesson. Listen, lesson, lesson. But I highly recommend you to learn this one dwindle, dwindle, dwindle to become smaller in size or amount. The community has dwindled to a tenth of its former size. Se ha reducido, ha disminuido, dwindle.
¿Cómo sería dwindled? Dwindled en past?
Dwindle? Dwindled, yeah, because this is dwindle, dwindled. Yep,
Dwindled.
yep. We have here some like dwindle from something to something, has dwindled from 40,000 to, se ha reducido de 40 a 24. Dwindle fund, resources, or stocks. It's a nice word. It's like the word, how do you say viviendas in English?
Dwellings.
Blah, blah, blah.
Dwellings.
Dwellings. Yeah, dwelling, dwelling. Yeah, these are
Dwelling.
this is like C2 words. C2. If you talk, for example, to a literature teacher, or if you talk to, a professional, they always use like these words. Yeah. Let's come back.
Dwelling. Yes. I
Yes,
hear you.
dwelling, vivienda, dwindle, reduce, reduce. So, Jimmy, everyone should play an organized sport, or playing a sport is good for us physically and mentally. What you think?
Um, okay, in my opinion, okay, no, in my I forget the name. It's the present verb. Okay, in my point of view, um,
From my point of view, you say in
through
my
my
opinion or from my. You can use uh, from my perspective.
yes, correct, excellent.
Perspective.
From my perspective,
Yes.
I thought that organized sports, for example, is more fun. No, it's funniest. It's funniest for a lot of people because we interactive with each other, no, in a same group, um, and at the same time, you would develop some important skills. For example, work as a team. For example, think quickly in to uh, to throw the no to solve the solution, no, when you playing with your friends.
You say solve a solution, right?
Yes, but I try to say solve como buscar solve
So or seek.
seek,
Seek the
yes,
past
seek
is sought.
solve,
Sought.
solve solution.
Yes. Más natural me quedaría un figure something out.
Figure out,
Figure it out. Figure it out. Figure it out. So you say, well, I tried to figure a solution out. Try to figure. Try to figure. It's very difficult sometimes to pronounce this word. Believe it or not. Can you pronounce figure out?
figure out,
No. Figi. You
figure,
figure it. Now it.
figure it,
Figure
now.
it. Figure it.
Figure
Figure
it.
it. Yeah.
Okay. Figure it now.
Out. Out.
Out.
Yeah,
Figure it
now
out.
you say figure it out. It out. It out.
Figure it out.
Like this. Figured. Figured. Figured it out. Figure it out. I'm
Figure it
sorry.
out.
Yeah. This is really difficult. Figure it out.
Figure it out.
Figure it out. Figure it out. You gotta practice a lot. Remember that you can use soft skills instead of saying different skills. Then we have develop or enhance. Enhance means to improve.
Improve.
To improve, or you can say to brush up on. To polish. Pulir. Brush up on. Yep.
Brush up on. What is it?
Brush up on. Pulir. Mejorar.
Okay. Brush up. Okay.
I need to brush up on my speaking skills. I need to brush up on my speaking skills. Yep. Next part. Okay, we're gonna skip the part. Understanding the vital role. Yes, so now we are going to practice with some dictation because we have 8 minutes and then we continue with the conversation part. My question is, can you wait a minute, it's loading. Now you are going to type your answers in the chat box. Okay? You will write what you hear. Okay? 1 second. Yeah, they are. It is here. It is here. Let me share the screen. Just give me a second. Now, please, you are gonna type your answers in the chat box. And where's the video? Really? Can you see my screen? Yep.
Not yet. Okay.
This is part of an international exam, so apart from that, it will be great if you know the answer. Okay, you're gonna listen thrice. Thrice is like twice or once. Like I'm sorry. Oh Jesus, 3 times, but you say thrice. But this is very old. My grandma says thrice. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. 1 second. you how to use the. Remember the hacks that I explained before, the T. The workshop will show you how to use the library. Type. The workshop will show you how to use the library. The workshop will show you how to use the library. Okay, what did she say? And type your answers. I want to check if you make mistakes while writing. Listen, I want to check your answers while writing. While you are writing, while writing. So, the shop, okay, what about you, Denise? Can you hear me? No. The workshop, okay, listen one more time. This is the last time. The workshop will show you how to use the library. Well, the answer is this one. The workshop will show you how to use the library. So now we're gonna practice. Guys, remember, in English, when you have how to, you always like 97% you say howda, 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 the workshop. And remember that we pronounce like in Spanish. So you say the workshop. The workshop will show you how to use the library. So now let's begin here. Jimmy, please read the first sentence. Well, I cannot listen to you.
Here, hybrid. Uh, the workshop will show you how to use the library.
Okay, repeat after me. Howda. How to howda.
How to
Library. You.
library.
Now, the workshop will show you how to use the library.
Uh, the workshop will show you how no. The workshop will show you how to use the library.
No, no es library. We say library.
Library.
Library. You again?
The workshop will show you how to use the library.
Amazing pronunciation. Denise, you please read it.
The workshop will show you how to use the library.
Yeah, that's amazing. Okay.
Further
Number two.
assistance.
Number two.
You may ask your teacher for further assistance. You may ask your teacher for further assistance. You may ask your teacher for further assistance.
Okay. So please write your answers. Or what you have there. Nothing?
One more time. Just one more time.
You may ask your teacher for further assistance.
You may ask the teacher. What about you, Jimmy? Incorrect. You may ask your teacher for forward assistance. Okay, focus on this pause is you may, they might, they could, may ask your teacher for further. So guys, remember that you say you may ask your teacher for further in English. Do you remember when we just have comparative adjective? Do you remember? So we have, for example, good. What is the comparative form? Be, better. The bad,
Worse.
worse. The far,
Further.
farther or further. Okay, remember in English we pronounce farther, further, farther, further. Okay, I will explain after the new meeting because this is gonna be closed just in a few seconds. Click again in the same link. Let's come back here. Well, I was saying that in English, when we are using the comparative form, and we use further and farther, right? We use further. Okay, this is like physical distance, and further. This is like, sorry, this is
Similar
mental.
to virtual or remote assistant.
Yeah, remote could be. This is like physical distance. Yeah, it could be like virtual. This is in your mind, and this is like literally in real life. You get it? For example, imagine that this is Pepito, and this is Pepita, and this is Juanito. So you have 5 kilometers, 3 kilometers. So you say X is further or farther? Further than Y. But imagine that Y gives Pepita a bunch of flour. A bunch of flour. So X is further than Y in getting Pepita's love, right? Because Pepita loves flowers. Did you understand? Or not? Yep.
No.
Ok, por ejemplo, a Pepita le gustan mucho las flores, pero X no le regala nada. En cambio, Y le regala siempre un ramo de flores. Quiere decir de que X está más lejos que Y, que es Y, en conseguir el amor de Pepita. ¿No es que él siempre le regala flores y a ella le gusta? Entonces, él está más lejos de ser su enamorado, ¿o no? Esa distancia es mental, ¿o no?
Yeah.
¿Se entendió? Imagínate de que tú te sacas 0,5 y tu compañera se saca 18. ¿Quién está más lejos de ser un doctor? ¿Tú o tu amigo?
Yeah.
Esa distancia es mental. ¿Ok? Entonces aquí further es un adjective. Y further también significa more. Es un more, más, también se traduce como más como cuantificador y es muy formal. En lugar de decir more, you say further. Ok, further. Further, más. Ahora, veamos lo siguiente. Assist, ¿qué significa assist?
Asistencia.
No, asistencia, asistir, pero ¿de asistir de qué? ¿De ayudar o de estar presente?
De ayudar.
De
No,
ayudar.
to help.
Yes. ¿Y cómo? De help. Aquí le voy a poner help. ¿Y cómo se dice asistir de estar presente? Attend. Asistir. ¿De qué cosa? Ir a algún lugar, ¿cierto? Ahora, en inglés tenemos attend y attend to. You attend to Juan, or you attend to people. You attend the wedding. Did you understand? Attend significa también atender. ¿Ok? Lidiar. ¿Se entiende?
Yes. When is okay.
To.
To.
Did you understand, Denise? Sure.
¿Cuándo? Maybe.
Por ejemplo, el lidiar, en peruano es atender nada más. Pero si buscas el
Attend to be similar to deal.
atender, por ejemplo, tengo que atender unos asuntos. Tengo que atender a muchas personas en mi puesto. Tengo que atender. No de prestar atención, porque prestar atención se dice pay, or, como diría otro nativo, take no,
Notice.
of, take notice of.
Take notice of.
Another word to say pay attention.
Deal with.
Yeah, deal with, lidiar con. Pero deal with se lidia con alguna situación difícil.
Okay.
Okay, deal with a difficult situation. You say cope with a difficult situation. And then we have to come to terms with. Then we have come to terms with, que también es lidiar con una situación o aprender a vivir con eso. Por ejemplo, si se muere algún familiar tuyo, tú lidias con la muerte, ¿no? You have to deal with his death, ¿cierto? Pero cuando tienes que aprender a vivir con eso porque es muy difícil para ti, puedes decir, well, I have to come to terms with my brother's death. ¿Se entendió? You gotta come to terms with, cope with, deal with. Yep. Or not. Any questions? Denise, do you have any questions? Jimmy, do you have any questions?
Another example for attend to, when it's different to deal with.
Atender, tengo que atender personas. ¿Qué haces en tu puesto? Yo hablo con personas, yo atiendo personas.
Okay.
Hacerles caso. Okay?
For example, I as a physician and I used to attend to the patients every day.
Attend people. But we can go to Cambridge, of course. Remember, Cambridge is our best friend. Let's go here. Okay, let me click on here. Cambridge. Did you know that where I work, they don't allow me to use Cambridge right now? That's so weird. Can you see my screen? Yeah, sure. I don't want to say name, but they don't want me to use Cambridge because they say that this is British. That was like, really? That's so weird. They prefer to use another one. Well, tell me the word is attend, right? Attend, assistir, no, attend, go on event, attend to, because we're talking about attend to people. Attend to, deal with or help, atender personas. You attend to your patients. Oh, look at this word. She attended to a dying patient. This is what you said, right? Tú atiendes a personas. Okay?
I attend my child when he was sick.
Attend tú. Attend tú. Yes, because attend solito es asistir. En este caso tú dices, yo atiendo a mi hijo, ¿cierto? Ese es atender de ayudar. Ese es el sentido que les quiero dar. ¿Ok? Attend. Yeah, it's pretty similar to Spanish. Por eso que siempre les doy ejemplitos. Luego vemos el come to term with. No hay problemas con el come to term with. Aprender a vivir con algo. Siempre lo usamos para cosas difíciles. Cuando te rompes una pierna, no puedes caminar, una operación, algo feo. ¿Ok? Y presten atención aquí que assistance, mira, si assist es ayudar, ¿qué sería assistance? Asistencia, ayuda, soporte. ¿Y cómo se pronuncia esta también que es?
Resistance.
Yeah, esto que viene a significar resistencia.
Resistance.
Pero escuchen muy bien la pronunciación. Mira, escúchenme aquí. ¿Notan algo? Me avisan, ¿ok? Assistance, 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 resistance, assistance, resistance, assistance. Yeah, este es como con una Z. Resistance, assistance, resistance, resistance, Ahora, yo no soy exagerado. Resistant. No, no. What I'm saying is resistant, resistant, resistance. Okay, you get it? You made as your teacher. And just in any case, I would like to explain this because you made a mistake. You make somebody do something. Okay? For example, Pepito made me
Made me assistant.
made me assistant, made me assist
Assist.
in the surgery. Me hizo ayudar en la operación. Okay? Made me assist. Or you say, let somebody do something. Okay? My mom doesn't let me play soccer at night. You get it? Yep. And then you have allow somebody to do something. You can say, my dad doesn't allow me to travel under 18 years old. Under 18. Allow somebody to do something, permitir que alguien haga algo. Let somebody do something, dejar que alguien haga algo. Make somebody do something, hacer que alguien haga algo. Yes? You got this part?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we have prohibit. Have you heard the word prohibit?
Yes.
Prohibir. Prohibit. You prohibit. Where is it? Are prohibited from? No. Prohibited somebody. Prohibited. The law prohibit. Yes, prohibit somebody. I was right. Smoking is prohibited. No. Well, that is not here. Smoking is prohibited. Recently has prohibited. Prohibit somebody. It's prohibit somebody. I'm pretty sure.
I prohibit you, no?
Yes, I prohibit you.
Because I heard in the Big Bang Theory, they use that word.
Yeah, prohibit is pretty common, as I said before. Or you can say they don't allow me to do something. Prohibit somebody from doing something. Prohibit somebody from doing something. You get it? Yes?
Okay.
From
is like avoid. It is like prevent somebody from doing
if
something.
I want to say, I prohibit you when I talk with my son. I prohibit you.
I prohibit.
Yeah.
No, you say prohibit. Yo te prohíbo. ¿Qué cosa?
I prohibit you. Te prohíbo.
Te prohíbo. ¿Qué cosa?
Nada más eso no puedo decir.
No, me puedes decir I prohibit you algo. Sí, está bien, es transitivo. Puedes decir I prohibit my kid eating candies, or I prevent my kid from eating candies, and here prohibit my kid from. You get it?
It's the same, but it's other sense.
Now, it means yo prohíbo a mi hijo que coma golosinas y yo evito que mi hijo coma golosinas. Me refiero a que la estructura es muy parecida. Prohibir y evitar. Este es más fuerte, ¿no? Prohibit. Prohibit. ¿Ok? Este es prevent. Y el último que quiero mostrarles es que esto es lo que se habla en la vida real, ¿no? Avoid. El avoid somebody or something, or avoid doing something. ¿Ok? So, any questions about avoid? No, right?
No.
Yeah, you made your teacher, please. And Jimmy, read the sentence.
You may ask your teacher for further assistance.
Further assistance. Great. Denise, you?
May I ask your teacher for further assistance?
A great pronunciation de by further. Yeah, fur. Remember,
Further.
cuando el for esté en una oración larga, pronúnciala fur. La
Fur.
F con la R, fur. Pero cuando está
Fur.
chiquitita, obviamente tienes que enfatizar porque tienes que pronunciar. Es una palabra. Dices for. For. Let's go on here.
Yo escuché meiras.
No.
Next.
Listen.
In this presentation, I am going to talk about sport and society. In this presentation, I am going to talk about sport and society.
I know.
In this presentation, I am going to talk about sport and society.
Okay, you know the answer?
Yes. In
Yes.
this presentation,
Okay,
I'm
right.
Going to talk
about
Sport
and society. Sport and society.
in
in
society.
or in society?
In this
In
presentation,
society.
And society.
And
And society.
Society.
Remember that we pronounce this like N, like the alphabet. N. And here's using the rule. Society. So in this, remember that we pronounce this because this is these. These. Maybe sometimes we should say in this presentation, I'm gonna talk about. I'm gonna talk about sport and society. Next one.
You can find all the information you need on the university's website. You can find all the information you need on the university's website. You can find all the information you need on the university's website.
Okay, what is the answer?
you can find all the information in the university website.
Yeah, te faltó
The
you need.
university. No.
You?
I
I can find all the information about the university in the website.
website.
The answer is you can find all the information.
You can. Yes, I
Yes, you
think.
can find all the information you need.
You need.
Truco. Todo lo que tenga que ver con internet o una página web
No.
se trabaja con on. Y lo que tiene que ver en físico va a ser in. Por ejemplo, en el periódico, in the newspaper or on the newspaper. Where? In. Facebook, in, on. On Instagram, on a website, on the internet. Okay? Now, focus on this part. And también, antes que se me olvide, tú como dices, I am, okay, well, I am in the car or I am on the car. In or on the car.
In.
Y como digo, I am in the train or I am on the train.
In.
What is the answer? In. This is in and this is on. Next one, por lógica. I am in the plane or on the plane.
On the plane.
On the plane. ¿Encontraron algo que se repita un patrón? You say, I am in the bus or on the bus.
On the bus.
On the bus. Recuerda que si puedes caminar, desplazarte, on. Si no, in. ¿Ok? Next, unito más. Unito más. Y antes de terminar, quiero terminar de explicarles lo del subjuntivo, que me parece una pasada de tema. Muy buen tema. Voy a compartir mi pantalla. Just give me a second. Can you see my screen? Sure? ¿Se ve en pantalla?
Yes.
Y entonces hemos terminado lo primero, el subjunctive, y les expliqué, solamente lo van a utilizar con estos verbos y no usamos reglas. con estos adjetivos y no usamos reglas y en negativo lo ponemos en el segundo. Y ahora les voy a presentar alternativas al subjuntivo. Use with verbs insist, demand, ¿ok? La forma alternativa solamente nos queda el subjuntivo, ¿no? Solamente con insist y demand es lo anterior, lo que vimos anteriormente aquí, insist, demand. Pero con ask y require tendremos que usar, por ejemplo, un object y el infinitivo. ¿Te acuerdas que te dije I ask you to? ¿Te acuerdas? Que era lo mismo que te dije, ¿se acuerda? ¿O no?
Sí.
Yeah.
No base more.
Exacto, era lo mismo, uno con verbo normal y el otro listo. Y con verbos como recommend, suggest, and propose, les estoy dejando el verbo con el gerund. Y con adjetivos como important, necessary, better y best, pueden utilizar el it would be, to, or it is important for you to listen. ¿Ok? Les voy a mandar esta presentación y más adelante van a poder encontrar, ¿no? Esto lo estoy colocando en la nueva sitio web. Igual les dejo el link. Todavía no lo he subido. Y ahí van a poder encontrar muchísimo más material ordenado y más accesible. Para que no tengan que estar entrando a la otra plataforma que normalmente usan, si es que la siguen usando. ¿Ok?